Good day, everyone. I am ROSEMELITA at CATALONIA, and today I am going to discuss to you about summative assessment. There are lots of different kinds of assessment you may hear being spoken about in educational settings. One of these is summative assessment. Summative assessment is sometimes called assessment of learning, as it is a formal method to evaluate learning by comparing learning to a standard or benchmark. This is a typical at the end of a unit, module, or a time period. Summative assessment often takes the form of a unit or a module test. What are summative assessments, or what is a summative assessment? Summative assessments are any method of evaluation performed at the end of a unit or a term, allowing teachers to measure a student's understanding against a standardized criteria. So, I think all of the students have undergone this kind of test, which is the summative assessment. They usually result in the students receiving a determined grade, either being a letter grade or numbered level that tells the students how well they are performing academically. Teachers can also use this result to evaluate how successful their teaching methods were and see if they need to be adjusted next time they teach that unit. Let us move on to the types of summative assessment, or the kinds of summative assessment. Summative assessment don't have to be super serious exam because they don't always show off everyone's skills. So here are the different kinds of summative assessment, or the different types of summative assessment. First is written assessment. This may be an original piece of creative writing, narrative, or analytical essay, anything that allows students to show off their understanding of a topic in a large written format. So it is very common or very cliche in junior high schools. Next is performance assessment. Performance assessment is interactive tasks that activities that allow students to showcase their abilities. These are particularly useful for performance based subjects such as drama and music. So this is very common in MAPE, in TLE, I think in all subjects. So let us move on to standardized assessment. This is exam against a rubric. Let us move on to oral assessment. Oral assessment is getting students to give speeches and presentation. So we can see this in English subjects. Yes. So a final project or portfolio, this is the other type of summative assessment. This may include getting students to make something or put a collection together to show off their understanding of a topic. So, I have here an examples of summative assessment. I have here midterm exams. Yes, we all know this because we experience this in senior high, junior high, and even in the tertiary level. I have also chapter exams, of course. And after discussing for example, 12 lessons, so the teacher will give us the chapter exam. So, to sum up, or the summary of this topic that I have discussed to you, is that summative assessment is like exams and closed book essay ensure that students have retained the essential information from the unit or a chapter. So here are my references to this discussion. I hope you have learned something out of this discussion, guys. So thank you so much for listening, and God bless us all.